Hey guys, it's Geordie_medium13 here. So I thought it'd be fun, a little bit interesting to do a card reading on the Queen's death. So the question I asked was, what's going to happen when the Queen's death is announced? What's going to be in store? That kind of stuff. So the reason why I did it was because of the article that I was sent last night by one of my friends. So the article was on Seven News. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, but it was Anthony Albanese would be told of the Queen's death an hour before the news is made public, and a public holiday could be on the cards as part of new reported plans. So when I got sent that, I thought, okay, well, it might be interesting to sort of see what the cards say about the death, see what comes up. I'm not sure if you guys have seen, but I've heard a lot of the media are heading over to London, which is interesting, so it's definitely coming. And a lot of the media are wearing purple. So it's definitely interesting. It's definitely saying that at some point, maybe this week or next week, that the Queen's death is going to be announced, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens. So I thought it'd be fun to do a card reading on it and see what the cards say. I mean, we've all got assumptions based on what we know of what's going to happen once it gets announced and what's going to happen in the world. But I thought it'd be interesting to see what the cards say and what the cards can tell us based on some of those assumptions. So we might as well get stuck into it. So I pulled out from the Angel card deck, I've got the Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Then we've got, so I've got three cards. So the second one from the Angel card deck is Four of Air, time to rest or take a vacation, allow more time before making a decision, meditation may provide answers. And then I pulled one from the Akashic card deck, which is probably the most interesting card that I've pulled out of the three. So you've got Three of Keys, the chess game. So definitely interesting. So we'll get into it. So Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity shows up in your life. Creative and inspiring career possibilities are coming into view. Now is the time to completely embrace new adventures that present themselves. Go for it. Innovative ideas should be enthusiastically pursued. This is as good of a time as any to take risks in order to follow your dreams. If you want to change your life, do it now. So the additional meanings of the card is exciting new information, self-expression, a fresh start. So I definitely feel there's a lot related to the Queen's death announcement in that, especially that a fresh start. I feel like that is definitely going to provide a fresh start for humanity, for the world. It's definitely going to be interesting. So I'll see. But just on that, I feel like it's definitely going to provide an exciting and a new opportunity for everyone to, because it's going to show that we were obviously right. We know what we're talking about, we know what we're saying, and it's definitely going to be interesting to see how that plays out with a lot of the friends that I'm sure we've all gone through a loss of friends, and based on our crazy conspiracies that we've been called. So I'll go to the Four of Air. But yeah, definitely going to be an interesting time once it all comes out. Alright, so it's time to rest, take a vacation, or just create time to regroup and rejuvenate. Retreat from the world and any stress or concerns. If you've been ill, focus upon healing and don't rush back into action. You need some time alone. This situation requires significant reflection on your part. Meditation may provide the answers you seek if you've exhausted all intellectual possibilities for a solution. So additional meanings of the card is the need to get more sleep, allowing more time before making a choice, the end of a stressful period, feeling mentally exhausted. So I definitely feel like we all probably feel mentally exhausted from what's been going on and from what we know that and that's true and what's going to happen. And I definitely feel like it's going to be the end of a stressful period for all of us once the Queen's death is announced, and it's definitely going to be the first marker in what's to come and what's going to happen. But it's very interesting that my cards are saying it's time to rest. I really feel that. I feel like we've all been down all the rabbit holes, and maybe it's time to just take a break, just stop focusing on the world, focus back on ourselves, do what we need to do to get in touch with our higher self, and get back into nature, or going to the beach, or whatever works for you. But I feel like it's a time to really rest and regroup before the big stuff happens. And I feel like for most of us in our lives right now, that's kind of where we are. We're sort of at that restful period. Nothing big's happening. We're kind of just waiting for that first marker, which is definitely going to come. And my cards are definitely saying that too. So we'll get to the other card, which is the chess game from the Akashic card deck. So a game is in play upon this chessboard. Some of the pieces are sidelined while the bronze queen lies on her side on the playing field. Definitely interesting. The people represented by these chess pieces are not usually those you meet for enjoyable pastimes. This is a card of political and social conflict. You may be in store for difficult interactions in group settings, such as board of directors, corporate hierarchies, management disruptions, or conflicted family situations. Those sides seem to be clearly divided. Many of the people involved are really out for themselves. Deceit is present, and you may not be at all certain about everyone's motives or strategies. It's time for you to take an emotional or even an actual step back. The more you get involved and the stronger you hold your position, the more heated the situation may become. No matter how challenging, try to maintain an inner peace. Don't participate in any battles or allegiances, but let yourself be deceived. Don't let yourself be deceived either. Look at everything coolly and unemotionally. The people around you are serving their own agendas. Try to detach but be objective and treat everyone involved from a deeper source of wisdom without being misled. There may come a time for you to leave or distance yourself from this situation, but because of the circumstances, it may not be here yet. For now, let yourself be a knowing observer and watch. I really feel that strongly for all of us. I feel it's going to be important for us to maybe not voice so much, because we do and we have, but this is the first marker that we know is coming and what's going to happen. But I feel like you may still have people in your lives that are complete believers, and they're going to be the ones that are not going to understand what this means for the world when the Queen dies, when that finally gets announced. And I feel it's very important for us to take that step back, not be so vocal and be like, oh, you know what, I told you so. Well, I feel like that could create more drama and more unease for all of us. And I feel like it's important for us to just take that step back and really observe and watch and really see what's going to happen and what's going to come, because if we get too involved or too invested, then we're just creating more drama for ourselves that we really don't need. So I definitely feel like it's going to be an interesting time, and it's very important for us to just rest and rejuvenate before the big stuff comes, because it's all definitely coming. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your spin on it is. Maybe you see it differently to me, but that's how I see it. And yeah, thank you, and like and subscribe, and yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.